What is up, everybody? One thing I've got to say, the foot soldiers hate to see me coming. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought everybody was kidding. Like, they were holding up signs at the marathon that were like, who needs toenails? My toes are wonky as hell. I don't know if I'm going to lose a few toenails in the process or what. Anyway, notice anything? Notice anything? I feel like I'm going to be one of those people that makes this my personality trait, and I'm not even playing. But before we get into today's video, if you could, if you like this type of content or you like seeing me, give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below. And let's get into today's video. Oh, the sun is so beautiful. Okay, thumbnail. Thumbnail time. Will they do it? They like bite it? Oh, I think I have it. Oh. Oh my god, that hurts so bad. Oh man, do I have a dent in my forehead now? This thing is kind of hefty, you all.
Are you happy now, love? Still wander the city streets.
Little backstory, I volunteered to run the marathon probably 8 months ago. I never considered myself a runner, you guys. Let's start there. I actually was made fun of for my run growing up, so it's always been something that I haven't really ever pursued. It's weird how we have these limiting beliefs and things that define us. It takes challenging that narrative to do something that's maybe outside your comfort zone, even if you don't succeed at it. And this is a true testament to that. I volunteered, I paid up front, and then I was supposed to start raising money for this cause, right? A lot of stuff happened. If you haven't kept up with my life, what hasn't happened over the last 8 months, 6 months? I moved twice. Okay, we are live. We are live, everybody. I'm in a hurry because it says that traffic is gonna take me 30 minutes to get to the potential apartment, and I'm supposed to be there in 20, so we'll see how this goes. Don't think it's gonna be, it doesn't give me like the one vibes, but you know, who knows nowadays, because the one that did give me the one vibes wasn't the one, so maybe the one-o-meter is broken. Okay, everybody, reporting live from, I don't even know what to call this apartment, but today is moving day. I'm freaking exhausted. I got robbed. I had a car accident. I just got in a car accident. And it's so stupid because my foot slipped off the brake at a light and I literally rear-ended somebody as the light turned green. I was just so in my own head and lost my thought process because this year has been one of the hardest years of my life. So anyway, I was sitting there at the light like thinking about how I'm on my way to the gym to get a fat ass and I'm like, oh, no one to share it with, and I'm just like thinking about that. And the next thing you know, I hit this car. My mom was diagnosed with cancer. Bye, Mama. See you later, Kate. Let's start there, among so much other stuff that I haven't even talked about with you all. So I started training pretty quickly on. Just finished, I don't even know what day of the run prep, and I just realized I am prepping early. Go figure, the prep doesn't begin until April, so I guess I'm ahead of the curve. I was like, oh, I'm gonna give it a go. The problem was the training sessions for this, because they were providing training sessions for this cause, were Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. at the beach in Chicago. For me, personally, before I relocated to the place that I'm at currently, that was just completely out of the realm of possibility. Waking up that early on a weekend, let alone getting to that destination, just was not plausible for me. And then to run when running wasn't really something I was A, comfortable with, but B, like, I didn't even think I was capable of it, to be honest. I think the most I ran prior to that was like a mile. No joke, in gym class. So anyway, I volunteer. We go into this meeting after the church service and they reveal to me that it's 26.2 miles. Your girl has only ran a mile, I think, at this point in my life. So 26.2 miles completely seemed off the table for me. And even now it does sound daunting, even though plot twist, I might have ran the marathon. Fun fact, only 1% of human beings, will complete a marathon in their lifetime. The day of the marathon, people were asking me, what do you look forward to the most, or what's your goal with this? And I was like, the fact that I was here was enough of a goal, because literally 3 days prior, I had went to a doctor to try to get prescribed medicine for my mental health. Today is the day you all come with me to get on antidepressants. I have not been doing mentally well. I wanted to show up. I was in Colorado a week or two ago, and I did want to be here for the run. I was on a good stride there for a second, though. I will give myself that credit. We did it. I'm actually really proud of how much I ran. It was so good. I didn't end up taking many breaks, so Hence this. Pushing myself in the gym or physically gets me past mental barriers, and I feel like it really teaches me that I can do more than I even realized. The 2 weeks that I did train, I feel like I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. And even during that time, I had mental breakthroughs, because it's like when you start running, you push yourself past walls. Even whenever I was deep into fitness, not that I'm not now, but I felt like my relationship to fitness really was challenged over the last year. Stuff started to feel really toxic to me, predominantly the fact that the reason I got into the gym was to change my body, to be completely transparent. And as I changed my body dysmorphia kicked in for me.
It's so hard to sleep at night. I think I might have relapsed on my ED, and I can't tell if I have or haven't. And I just feel unfit to be here, unfit to take care of myself.
Body dysmorphia kicked in for me, which is not my drug of choice. I'm sober. What am I saying? Body dysmorphia is not a fun thing. And so as I kept going down the spiral of fitness, my mental health kept tanking. So much so that I didn't know my identity. I started to tie my identity to external things, like how I looked, not how I performed. And that was my relationship to the gym. So prior to this, I was already dealing with a lot of different stuff and struggling with my relationship to fitness in general. So anyway, flash forward, I trained for 2 weeks, then all of this crap hits the fan, and next thing you know, it's marathon time. I guess I'm doing this.
One thing about me, I love infiltrating cultures I do not belong in.
Training.
There was correspondence between me and the program I was running with, predominantly because I had full intentions of at least posting the link or something to raise money, but pretty quickly on to agreeing to run this marathon, I did not feel safe just being out and about. And that's something I don't talk about a lot on here, predominantly because it's like weird, I guess. I'm not popular. I will not pretend that I am the most popular person in the world. I barely have a platform compared to nowadays. People easily have 20 million followers. I am a drop in the bucket. I am a small fish in a, I don't even know if I would say a large pond. I don't know. Insert analogy. But I am nothing. So I struggle to like bring this stuff up, especially digitally, because like I don't want to give attention to it. It's almost like when people give attention to different negative things, I don't want it to grow and fester. And so like I really just try to not focus on it. But I think the more and more crazy stuff happens, the more it just like penetrates me. And I don't know how to explain that any better. Over the last year, I've been followed, like, feels like out of 4 times that I go out, I'm followed at least once. Like, it is ridiculous. There was a scare close to my birthday time where, if you guys follow me on social media, I posted about it, but I had a public assault by somebody that followed me.
Okay, what the fuck was that? Okay, I'm pretty sure a man just came on my ass.
It was an insane story. Check out my TikTok. I haven't done a story time on that. I might, but honestly, I just didn't. Again, I just don't want to talk about this stuff because I don't want that to become who I am. And I've been very intentional about that. But like prior to the run-in stuff, I had been followed or recorded, or followers of mine would come up to me, but they wouldn't be kind. I've had good encounters with followers, which is weird. Like, so weird when I see people in public that follow me, because I just don't, I feel so detached from what I do. This is me, but it's not me, you know? And so walking around, and like, I love to walk. And like people will come up to me, and some people are kind, and thank you to the people that have met me in person and have been respectful. And normally if you come at me at a respectful angle, I will be kind back. But it's like these people that feel entitled to you or to your time or to your attention because they follow you, that scares me. Like, it really does truly freak me out. Over the last few months, I've had a few encounters like that that have not been positive whatsoever. It just got really scary to feel like, it felt like I couldn't go out without having a bad encounter, whether that be with a follower, fan, or just a random stranger. And I just could not bring myself to post about this really publicly prior to the run, because I did not want to jeopardize my safety. And I communicated that with the charity that I was working with, and they were completely understanding of that. I might put my Venmo in my bio and then maybe label it proceeds for the charity, and I'll donate stuff. I don't feel comfortable disclosing a lot of that. And even now I am weary of like posting that I did that, because it is terrifying. The amount of people that have been really, really weird. I don't know how public figures do it, to be quite transparent. With that being said, I ran, okay, I got this.
I think this is mile 3, which is weird because whenever I started training, 3 miles was my top, and I'm not even listening to music yet. Carb loading works, everybody. It's 5 p.m. Still running. No training.
It really is the journey, and it's the people you meet along the way, and it's also the headspace around it. I went into it with no expectations, which I think is such a good approach for somebody starting out running in general. I'm so hyper individualized and self-sufficient sometimes that like I downplay my need for community. I think the run honestly was a testament to that. The Chicago people showed up and showed out and were so supportive that I truly don't think I would have been able to do as well as I did. Granted, my time was crap. Like, I'm not here being like, oh yeah, you know, a 3-minute mile. No, I finished, okay? I finished, and that is, quite frankly, astounding for me. It's astonishing and astounding, okay? I'm very proud of that, because I didn't think I could even do that. So, anyway, yeah, it was just so cool to be around people that were just genuinely, it felt so healthy. Like, I think that was the biggest takeaway, is it felt like a way for me to challenge myself in a healthy way, to push past PRs in the gym, but knowing my headspace was to change my body and it wasn't building that mental fortitude. It just set me up for failure in a way that I feel hopeful when it comes to running, and would be interested in doing another marathon and actually trying to train for some sort of good time. But even just this, it's reset my mental. I know a lot of people say running changes their mental health, or running changed their life, or running a marathon even changed their life. It's only been 2 days, but I will say like my mental state prior to this run versus now, and it's not even just the runner's high or whatever, has been drastically changed for the better. And I think it really has to do with all of the things I mentioned thus far. So yeah, I think I ran around 17 miles and then the rest of the time I probably walked. But there were different things mentally that I walked myself through as I was running. I could get into that. I could do a video on that if you wanted to know like kind of my thought processes and things that helped me get through it on such little prep. Gave me hope again for humanity. I'm thankful for every bit of that. It was the biggest blessing I could have encountered. I was sore. Sore is beyond an understatement. Took yesterday the entire day off. I could barely walk. Even today, like I am sore. It just showed me how mentally tough I am and how much I potentially stand in my own way in a lot of other ways, and how like we really do create a lot of blocks for ourselves both mentally and physically in life. So if you take anything from this video, take that. I think I might lose 2 toenails, so we'll see. I lose 2 toenails and gain some brain cells, okay? One in my book. Stop avoiding difficult things. Sometimes our avoidance to difficult things is what causes us to be in this perpetual cycle of depression. I just feel a whole new appreciation for life, and I just want that for everybody that is a follower of mine in any sense of the word. So challenge yourself today, be kind to yourself, listen to your body, and thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your encouragement, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!